One and all to ELU Season 2 draft. I'm really excited to get into this. We have a lot of stuff brewing. We have like over 20 players in the draft pool, and we're going to fill up all these teams. I am your host, Mikeypooh. We have Nitro Dax, Scalene, Soko, Taco, Jazz, Wyke Wazowski. Nobody's in here, but he's quiet. Y'all want to say anything? Anything you're excited for? Don't all talk at once.
Oh, my bad. I thought, yeah. We were all talking over each other there. It was kind of crazy. I don't know what's happening. I'm excited to see Jin Zhao. That's about it.
I'm loving
Jin
this
Zhao.
Jin Zhao meme.
Dude, do you like this Jin Zhao meme I put?
I love it.
Don't like your memes, actually.
You hate my memes? How dare you?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Can't believe this is just like Jordan.
That's like all we have.
That's
This
all.
league is memes.
Oh, funny. I gotta. Anyway, what was I gonna say? So really quick before we go on, I'm gonna summarize the rules. It will be a tier draft system where teams with less players draft earlier. This is so the newer expansion teams that are at a huge disadvantage can build up their team. But however, balance this rule out. Teams may not draft any Plat Plus players 2 rounds in a row. Beyond that, go nuts with whoever you want to draft. Though these are the 2 most important rules, I suggest every captain go and read the full set of rules. I put a link there. Obviously, you can't click on that, but the link has been posted several times in ELU if you need it. But these are the main rules. Let's see here. Please keep in mind, rank doesn't mean everything. There are many lower tiered players that are really outstanding in this draft. Though we did not set up a specific time limit for each captain's pick, we hope you can all be adults and pick in an adequate amount of time. If you are taking an excessive amount of time, staff will have the right to pick a player for you and move on. For this reason, we ask that all captains stay close to their computer/phone. You can do the draft from your phone. It's really easy. There's really no excuse to be here. Players are allowed to advertise their intentions this draft, though we do ask the captains respect their wishes. It is not required. So some players may be like, I hope to be on TPP, which I don't know why you'd be on that horrible team, but that is something you can
really said
True.
that.
Our team is really garbage.
So garbage.
Grandmaster players are really overrated.
Grandmaster overrated.
Yeah, I actually found Scalene in the back of a dumpster.
Exactly. Exactly. The team that's like average ranked D4 is just garbage. Let's see here. I am going to really quickly bring up the what do you call it? From left to right, how it's going to look. So now you all know your draft order. Everybody, if you need to take a screenshot of this, if you need to, whatever you need to do. So in round 1, New York Mutants will pick first, then Gulf Coast Corsairs, and then for round 2, it will be basically a normal order. You guys get it. You guys know how to read an Excel sheet. I don't need to help you. All right. So before we get into it, I wanted to get all my analysts in on this. What are you most looking forward to, and which have you had a chance to talk to any of the new captains? Because we have 3 new expansion teams. I don't know if you guys had a chance to talk to the captains, or are you excited for anything, or excited for any of the new draft players? Or, I guess, did you even have a chance to meet them? Is my question. Besides the ones who have been talking in chat.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
not
no,
really. Oh, you got it.
Oh my god, we all talked over each other. That's so awkward. All right, I'll go first. The Sigma male in the room. So yeah, a lot of them have been interacting, so that was pretty cool. It's good to have more people interact, so not the same people play your clown ass Circus Cup games every time. I want to see them go through Ultimate Bravery. That's gonna be funny. But more competition is always exciting. So distributing more better players.
Why is it always the same players who do my Circus Cups? It's like the same 10 to 12 players.
Everyone else is tired of them, Mikey. Come on.
It's true. I was
I
about
was
to
gonna
say.
say we've got a bunch of masochists. in here.
We are masochistic.
Mikey, that's because how many people you can fit in the basement in the same time to play League of Legends at the
That's
same
true.
time.
You
This is
you have a
true.
set limit.
It's like 10 square feet. Like,
Oh, come on.
that's it. You can only get so many people.
Ultimate Bravery was painful, but I know you guys liked the role swap.
Yeah, Ultimate Bravery was great.
Oh, was it? Well, yeah, for
you
you.
got AP Malphite.
Yeah, you got AP
talking about that.
Malphite.
Into my rapid fire Gragas, bro. Come on.
Oh my gosh, funny.
Nick,
Okay.
Nick was under range. How's that not broken?
Well, I will say, oh, by the way, if you guys haven't yet, if you guys follow Pros and Worlds, we're betting Kernels on it. So go to the Kernel Gambling Corner and bet on who you think will make it out of play-in stage. We'll do the same for groups. Other than that, I think we're about ready to get started. Jazz, are you all ready, casters? And are you ready, Jazz?
Hold on. I gotta say one thing.
Okay, go for it.
The person I'm most excited about actually is Young Trendsetter.
Dude, yeah, he's been
Because
vocal.
all the swagger is exactly what this league needs. It just gets really tired of just the same person scaling in trash talk whenever that we win a game.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I won't be trash talking as much either because I will be in the sub pool, unfortunately. But if you guys need a sub, the best player ever is out there. That's all I'm saying.
If you need Corky,
If you need
you know where to
Corky,
go.
exactly.
Oh yeah,
Ex-
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Oh,
what
we
I'm
already got
saying.
people talking in trash talk. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh,
no.
here we go.
So
So it begins.
White
Oh,
goes
it's-
out. Don't be wins 100 kernels. Okay, sorry. I got to stay focused. So yeah, should we put it on the clock? Is everyone ready? Nobody's ready.
I guess we can get
Perfect.
going. Yeah.
Nobody is on the clock with New York Mutant. And so basically how it's going to work is I am on Discord in the draft choice corner. I already see nobody typing. And
Okay.
like real time I get to see who they pick. So, and then I pull up their information here. Oh, so I can't even say his name. I think it's Hextex por favor. So let me pull him up. Do you guys see him on the screen there on your
Mhm.
Perfect. So Hextech, top 21% of all players in CS per minute score. In norms, he ranks top 23% of all players in damage per minute to champions. He looks very formidable in team fights, good positioning. He is plat 1. He plays ADC and mid. He is most likely to get 1 to 3 pentakills before the end of the season, probably on Aphelios. I see this guy getting the most pentakills by the end of the season. What do you guys think about that pick? Have you seen? He's been talking in chat a little bit.
Is there no like clapping sound for him? Like can we
Some
like,
clap. Yeah.
like this guy just got drafted. Oh my god.
Somebody,
I know it's
our
the
first-
EUL, like, it's not the NFL or NBA, but come on.
Whoa.
Let's go.
This guy
Welcome to
is
the
calling.
server, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to clap into my mic. I don't think you guys can hear me.
Yeah. Oh,
So what do you guys? So he plays Aphelios, Lucian, MF, Trist, as well as many other champs. What do you guys think of this first pick? Was it smart to leave the Diamond 4 player on the board?
What team took him?
New York Mutants. Nobody is the.
well, I don't know what nobody plays, so that may
He's
also be a
support.
factor.
He's
He's a
support. I
support
figured
player,
he was
so he
gonna
went
take
for the
him.
synergy. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I thought he would go for that. Makes sense.
It's interesting. He doesn't go for the jungle support synergy, which is really good in EUL.
Yeah.
Considering that's how the top teams really won.
Well, I think he's prioritizing an ADC player because there might not be as many good ADC players later on in the draft. Not saying they're not good, but he might just be looking at rank. And
I mean, I
Thinking
think
about it that
he's
way.
the best player on this. Off the top of like, what can I see? OP.G is like the best player in the draft.
yeah, very good CS numbers. Really good damage numbers.
I mean, it's not even that. It's like he's only got 100 ranked games this season, and he's got like 60% win rates on most of his champions. Granted, they're only over 8 games, but he is pretty positive, and
There you go.
he's looking to get high diamond or at least diamond,
Yeah.
And a lot of people have a lot more diminishing returns. I'll put it that way.
I agree. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for people saying in chat, can you make the logo smaller and the picture bigger? Sorry, I don't think we can do that midstream, but I will try to read it off to you because if you can't see the words, it basically just says he has really good numbers.
Also,
Yeah, we
yeah.
run on duct tape. Come on.
Also, Mikey, you know that the top 5 players in the draft, 4 of them are ADC, right?
Yeah, I know, but he won't draft again for another few picks, so you never know. Maybe this is the guy he wanted to.
True.
But
Yeah.
I will. We can keep analyzing, but I will put the next pick. The next pick will be GCC Big Lemowski. So you're on the clock, Big Lemowski. Now you guys can keep talking.
Real
oh, wait.
interesting pick here, though.
Yeah, he actually
Oh.
he would have been guaranteed one of the other plat plus 80 carries.
Guys, let's get
Yeah.
some clapping going because young trendsetter has been picked up by GCC. All right.
Let's go.
So this is the guy who's been talking in chat. He's Diamond 4, young trendsetter, jungle main with ADC secondary, above average in all stats, even for high elo, hard to ban out, plays a lot of champs, ranks top 39% of all NA players in vision score, and that's pretty impressive as a jungle main. And then top 38% in damage per minute to champs. Why that was a repeat. Oh well, forget that's there. These numbers go up considerably in norms as compared to ranked, so this player has no problem annoying the crap out of the enemy team, invading, killing everyone. Plays Shaco, Viego, Graves, and wishes to win the championship and establish his big dick energy. So that's what he told me to put in. That's what he told me to
amazing.
put in intentions. So
Okay.
awesome. Wait, we need somebody to be keeping track of this. Oh wait, it's kept track of in the draft page.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, congratulations, young trendsetter. What do you guys think?
I mean, the
Expected.
consensus first overall pick goes second, you know? It's kind of
Yeah.
like, yeah, I expected him to at least go top 3.
There you go.
The fact that he fell to second is interesting. I really want to see what New York drafts next as well.
What, do they need? I mean, are there a lot of junglers in this draft? I don't think there are.
There
a
are
ton.
not.
Okay.
Not really, but you consider also EUL is also like very jungle oriented with how
Yeah.
we play our games. It's how LLW won, was because of the jungle synergy with mid as well.
Yep. No, I think this will be interesting. I am really excited to see how these new teams do. Technically, GCC is a completely new team. Lemowski will be starting from the ground up, so we're kind of considering them one of the expansion teams. By the way, real quick, do you guys like the logos? Look at the logos on Twitch for
They
the
look
new
good.
team. For the new
Yeah.
team, the bottom 3 are our new teams.
Yeah, I do.
Very nice.
Mom made.
I've always said the worst logo in the league is the TPP, but
What do you mean? Our
it's
logo's
no,
fine.
like, it's no flame. It's just that I'm sorry. It's just you compare it to all the other logos.
I
Okay.
kind of like the TPP one. I like the colors anyway.
The heart. Well, you know, the effort's what matters, and I like our logo. So they
True.
probably took a bunch of time, and I like them. You know,
Yeah.
I've taken heart to it. It's a nice logo.
So, war is. We are now on round 2. Round 1 is completely done with. War is now on the clock. Wardens of the North. So we are gonna get our second expansion team. So draft whenever you're ready, Pesk. Oh, we already got it. Look at how fast. As soon as I say it,
Yeah,
it's
people are ready to go.
all right.
Man.
Drum roll,
Paris.
please. We have Karis, Plat 1, ADC.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
not going to ban this guy out. He plays every ADC around top 20% in both CS per minute and
Yay.
damage per minute. Yay!
Right?
So he's around top 20% in NA for CS and damage. Can play aggressive or passive depending on the state of the lane. Mainly plays Tristana, Vayne, Jhin. Plays a lot more than those 3 champs, but that's all I found from my research. So I think those are the 3 top tier guys taken off the board. I don't think there's. Let's see. Let me look at the list. Yeah. So there's a lot of ADCs in this draft. Is that who said that? Was that Scalene?
No, I said that.
Oh. I want to say that picking up an ADC early almost isn't necessary. I like the pick though. I do like the pick. Just I don't know. there's a lot of really good ADCs this draft, but gain a good one, one that's better than Nitro Dax. That's
True.
that's the key.
True.
That is, you just want to get
Yeah.
anything you can.
Yeah, on what you said about like the ADCs being cryo picked, like it is an important role, but I would definitely cryo jungle a lot more over ADC. Jungle is hands down like the best role in the game, like for map presence, and maybe not entirely for carry potential, but it's the things you can do on jungle is insane. You don't really have roam timers to answer to, so I would
Yeah.
definitely cryo pick a jungler.
I want to apologize. Cars just sent chat. I don't even play 2 of these 3 champs anymore. Well, it said you did on op.gg, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
Uh,
Actually, I think I see somebody that I figured should actually be higher in your draft boards ranking just because of their stats alone, Mikey.
who's that?
Fidsick.
Well, I only put it in order of rank. I didn't put it in order of who I actually think is the best or anything like that.
No, I know, but I'm just saying because Fidsick, top 5% average vision score. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, when we get to Fidsick, I have a lot to say about him. I'm sure he. You're just helping out other teams here. You're saying it live. You're just gonna make your team lose now.
well, yeah, that's what analysts do. What? They hype up the players so they get picked.
Yeah, we gotta hype up the players.
Funny.
Yeah. what the hell?
Wardens of the North already have a jungler, so they're not going to be looking for a jungler necessarily. By the way, next team on the clock, just so we can get it rolling, is jeez, what am I doing? Oh, obviously, the Killjoys is on the clock. So whenever you get a chance, Hopeless, the new captain, super cool guy. Go
What's
ahead
the
and
story behind that name? Is there a story?
yes, there is. So in World War II, a huge meme of like they would write it on their planes and their tanks. It started as a British meme, but then it was a US meme too. Was Kilroy. So it's on their logo. It's the guy looking over the the
That looks
symbol.
familiar.
Yeah, it was like a meme that soldiers would draw everywhere, like Kilroy was here. If the US or British soldiers went to that area. Oh, the Hopeless is typing.
That's cool. I like the history.
Yeah.
There's Fidsick.
Oh, there's Fidsick. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Top
figured.
tier analysis coming out.
Okay, well,
Look at the
It's-
predictions.
it's the
Oh my
curse.
God.
Where is Fidsick? I don't even know where I have him here. There he is. Class 3, support and jungle, support main, jungle secondary, top 5% in average vision score. That was not a typo. He's literally top 5% of all players. In norms, he ranks top 17% in damage per minute to objectives. So he's hitting those objectives a lot. Seems just as good at jungle as he is at support. So don't be afraid to put him in either role. Plays Leona, Morgana, Maokai, Fiddlesticks, Blitzcrank, and Misfortune. I am not surprised by this. Let's see here.
yeah, especially when you have that top high vision score, he's like perfect, just play fit for EUL style.
Yeah.
Especially since everybody in the league likes to coin flip objectives half the time, us included, as well.
Yep. Yep, it's true. It's true. I really like this pick. I am excited to see him on the Rift. Oh, I want to remind people that this draft we are allowing people to advertise their intentions. The captains don't have to. I already said that, but one of the players, Solomon Khan, his intention that he wanted to be advertised was that he hopes that the American Dream drafts him. Who knows if that'll happen? And also, Dr. Tot and Dr. Aurelio hope to be on the same team. Again, they're just advertising their intentions. Captains do not have to change anything they're doing based on that. I just wanted to get that out there before we move on. Next on the clock is, why do I still need this list? The New York Mutants once again for round 2.
They picked an 80 carry round 1, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, they
That's what
did.
they go with here.
So it's going to be really interesting because they did go with Hectex as the first overall pick. And really, most of the players left in the top are jungle and ADC players, unless you want to go all the way down to Mini Soko and draft a top laner dedicated.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, like Spirit Tracks here, does he play Ziggs, Fizz, and Gangplank bot out of curiosity? Or let's see, And
I
Inoki Dungeon
think
game.
so. I think so.
Let's
Is
see.
AD carry pretty based?
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
You know,
don't
you
play-
could run
don't-
like an engaged
don't play
lane,
that.
and you could possibly have
No,
like
no.
good kill pressure level 3.
Sure.
No, you never play that. I
That's
think
Also,
not.
something interesting for later down the draft. How are we going to see the doctors together on the same team as well?
That's just their intention that they want to be on the same team. Oh, by the way, the next pick is in. So you would hope that they would draft like one and then the other, but the next round. But let's see
Okay.
here. I mean, that's not a rule. We said you can advertise your intentions. Doesn't mean the captains have to go for it. Oh, I like this. Okay. So Toad 511 is going to be drafted next. Let's see if I can find him. You're gonna have to bear with me. Again, you cannot draft plat or diamond players 2 rounds in a row. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows this, so he drafted a gold 1 jungle and mid player. So pulls a lot of pressure from mid lane, off map, or pulls a lot of map pressure mid lane, making it easier for other lanes to get ahead. Wins jungle majority of the time, isn't afraid to invade, has very impressive stats and norms, possibly suggesting he plays better in a fun and loose environment. Xin Zhao, Yone, and Tryndamere seem to be his main champs. I'm excited to see this guy on the Rift for sure. But I hate
There's
to
another jungler. Gone.
Yeah, there's one of the only other junglers. Wait a second, isn't Spirit Tracks a really good jungler? Do you guys? Yeah,
He's jungle secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good at jungle, but his bot is main.
Really interesting pick, actually. Going for the jungle, I would assume that you would use him jungle and not for the mid pressure. So it's really going to be interesting since he does put a lot of map pressure mid. Maybe there will be a role swap kind of, where they'll use him some games jungle, some games mid to see if he can absorb a ton of pressure if they know it's a heavy ganking jungler.
Yeah.
Guess
Are
it
you-
just depends on what nobody decides to do with the team.
Yeah, are you casters? You casters are keeping tabs, right? Because New York Mutants, let's see, they have support, ADC, and then probably jungle, right?
I'm surprised you don't have an Excel spreadsheet open with just you typing
I
in the
need
team
I need
names.
you guys to do that. I'm casting right now. My job is to look beautiful in my Irish brown suit.
Just make a Google Doc sheet, Mikey.
I didn't wear the red suit this time. I don't know. You guys make a Google Doc
I like the
sheet.
green
I
tie.
have so much I have to take care of.
Okay, you're lucky you look beautiful. Okay.
Thank you. I try. I put on some makeup.
So jealous of his fiance.
I'm married now.
So jealous of his
Jealous
Yeah.
of his wife.
Yeah. How dare you?
I
wife.
was
More than one reason.
dreaming over Mike.
Wow. Kicking you out right now.
Oh man.
Oh wait, no. That's a compliment to me. I'm not kicking
It
you
is.
out.
It is.
That was
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
Just don't let
All
your
right.
wife feel it.
Flattery is the best way to go.
Flattery's the best. By the way,
So-
you can start your next pick at any time. Big Lemowski, you're
Oh,
on.
he already
You're
picked.
up. He did. I
Okay.
knew that.
So mutants, I just want to get this real quick so I can write
Sure.
this in a notepad.
Yep.
So it's Hector's, Toad, and Nubity.
Yep. And I got your pick, Lemowski. I'll read it in a sec. And then for
GCC,
GCC, we have
Young Tron.
yeah, the young trendsetter. And now we have an interesting pick coming in. Give me a sec for the drum roll. Sorry, you're gonna see a lot of players. Wait a second. Who'd you pick? Am I high as a kite right now? I have Eris. Oh, there we go. Found it. Eris. Eris, is that how you say it? Gold 4, mid main with jungle secondary, top 35% in damage per minute to champions. Intense pressure applied while playing jungle. Can carry games from either mid or jungle. Tends to play carry champs rather than tank/support, which is completely fine for those two roles. Mains Katarina, Vex actually. Not a Vex main per se, but been playing a lot of Vex since she came out. Elise, Akali, Gragas, Jarvan. Have you guys had a chance to play with Eris? I thought a couple of us did, maybe not. Oh shit.
I have not.
Real interesting how they decided to go with this pick when Dr. Tot, or Dr. Allow, sorry, alert. I don't know how to say the name. I'm sorry. I apologize. I am
Dr. Aurelio?
Aliro is also on the board as well. But hopefully this works out for them.
Chief Batar's intention.
Iluro.
Oh, sorry. I'll read that. Yeah. Chief Batar wants me to put his intentions down as a big boobed goth girl, so I'll put that.
Oh,
Big boobed goth girlfriend.
okay.
So
That's the next pick, guaranteed. That's the next pick.
It's Chief Batar.
We just move on.
Yeah, Chief is gonna get picked. Who's on the board now? Let's see here.
Is it me? Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be in this call.
It
am
is.
I?
It is you. Yeah, get
Oh,
out of
fuck.
here.
Sorry, I forgot what I was doing. Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Okay, well,
We lost one of our
Revolution just
animals.
got shot. Okay.
Who does this guy think he is?
Who does this guy think he is?
To be fair, I
Uh,
did say you probably
Hey.
shouldn't be a part of the analyst.
So what
thing.
did Wardens of the North pick? I'm sorry, Mikey. Like who do they
So
have? on
Wardens
their
of the
team?
North, they already have Kapesk and AS Prady. I can spell that for you later, but they picked. Let's see here, and I think our next pick is in possibly. Wow, I wish I could read. or
Sorry
do it.
guys, I got to do this, otherwise Mikey, you know.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Karis, the Plat 1 ADC, or yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, we
So-
have Dr. Aluro coming in for Rev. Hold on, let me pull him up. Gotta slide through everybody. So, Dr. Aluro, gold 1, mid main with ADC secondary, top 24% in damage per minute to champions, and top 35% in CS per minute. Decent KDAs even in games where losing seems to indicate he's tilt proof status. He has good KDAs even while losing. Can carry from a number of mages. Plays Lux, Nico, Syndra, Twisted Fate. Intentions are wishes to end up on the same team as Dr. Tot, sort of a package deal. Again, take that how you want to take that. Perfect.
Yeah, so this player looks pretty decent, I think, because especially mages are difficult solo queue picks. They're hard to position on. They're not exactly too easy to carry on. At least, they're difficult to play around, at least for the rest of your team. They don't know usually how to play around a mage. But they really shine in competitive, where you can sort of tell your team how to play around you, like poke out people before a fight and stuff like that, and they're also good for picks. So I think this player could be a lot better than what his op.gg might say about him in a competitive scenario.
Yeah. I would say so. Yeah, I agree with all that. This what do you guys we haven't seen a lot of Nico. Have you guys seen a lot of Nico in like your solo queue games or any games?
Well, it's
No.
Nico's not bad, but it's a very counter pick reliant champion.
There's
It
one
cannot
like
be first pick.
Nico support one trick, but you have to always dodge that guy because he
Yeah.
griefs.
Well, that guy's entire strategy is just to play Nico support, sit in a bush, and if he damage checks you. If he kills you, he ends up like 10-1. If he doesn't, he ends up 0-10. Like
Yeah.
it's just a coin flip strat. But yeah, Nico's just is a very counter pick reliant champion, at least mid lane.
Yeah.
So it's not really Chris Pickle.
Yeah. I agree. I think this is a perfect because again the rule you can't pick a Plat plus player 2 rounds in a row. So this is probably the next best thing if you ask me.
Now the question is, where does Dr. Tot end up?
Yeah, Dr. Tot hopefully ends up with Dr. Aurelio. They're actually husband and wife, or so I was told. So theoretically, you would hope so, but again, those aren't the rules. It's not a package deal, but hopefully, Taco picks her up at some point. All right, let us move on to all the way back to round 1. Wardens of the North are drafting once again. You're on the clock, Kapesk.
Okay, I think I got everyone that is drafted so far, including captains. I think Warden. I don't know Kesp's Caspec's league username, so I just use their Discord username.
Yeah, that works. That's fine. As long as we know what player you're talking about. Let's see here. Where are we? Draft choice. Okay.
Oh wait, I
Capes,
realized I'm a part of
Capes,
staff.
whenever you take your time, Capes, we can just keep talking.
Okay, Mikey, would you say that that is accurate of what's been drafted so far?
Let me see here. We got for New York Mutants, Tex Toad 511 Nubity. For GCC, we have Young Trendsetter, the Big Lemowski and Eris. For Wardens of the North, we have Karis, Kapesk, and then also ASP and then RADY is also on Wardens of the North. For Rev, Taco, Beaky is still on Rev as well, and then Dr. Aurelio. And then for what? Let's see here. Kilroy Killjoys, we have for Salto, Hopeless. Kilroy Killjoys also drafted. Let's see here. Fidsick. They also drafted Fidsick. Probably, I don't know where Fidsick's gonna go. Whether it's jungle support. I am Kapask on all platforms. Okay, he's Kapask on all platforms. Well, Kapask, you're up. Oh, never mind. He
Or
already.
you are Capesk on all platforms. Okay, thank you.
And the Wardens of the North draft Chief Patar. I know some of you have played with him. I've played with him. He's a very good player if I can find him. He is
Okay.
actually. Oh, wait a second. What did Wardens of the North draft last time?
I don't know, but he's gold 1.
No, he's
Chief
actually
Patar's
plot
plat
4.
4. So
Oh, player platform. That's right.
I mean, he got plat 4 1 LP today, so I think in the
I think we should give him a
in honor
pass.
of the draft, I think we just give him gold. He's
yeah,
not.
I mean,
I
I
don't think
suppose
it's 1
yeah.
LP. It's flat for
fine.
1 LP.
So yeah, yeah, that's true because when the draft got finalized, he was. So yep, that's fine. When the draft got finalized, he was gold 1, so we're gonna let it be gold 1. So let me go ahead and say Chief Patar cannot be banned out in the support role because he plays way too many champs. He plays support main, mid secondary. He is now plat 4. Seems to hover around more utility supports, but that also do a large amounts of damage. He is top 30% in vision score in North America. He plays Bard, Senna, Pike, and Thresh. So that is a
Interesting.
strong pick. I like it. I played with him. He's very good.
Very interesting pick as well. See how this fully rounds out Wardens as well.
Yeah.
By the way,
Wardens-
Mikey, I'll make a Google Doc for you so that way we can.
Yeah. Go ahead and just send me the link that I can keep tabs on it.
Okay. Do you want? Hold on. I'm gonna send you something I used to run, and this was my final season's Google Doc. I'm gonna kind of do it something like this. If you look at Writer's Alcove.
Let me see. There we go. All right, I have it opened. Perfect. Oh, this you're just sending me like an
Okay.
example.
Yeah, of an example of what I would be doing.
That looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. But let's see. Now, who's on the clock? None other but the Kilroy Killjoys. So,
All right, the World War II boys. Let's go. What are we picking?
what we picking?
All right, so still things that are open is Triple Nine Slushy is still open, and so is Spirit Tracks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Spirit Tracks is still there. However, I don't think they have to draft a gold and below at this point. So I believe yeah. Here, go ahead and send me what you have for the players whenever you get the chance.
Okay.
Because yes, I am flexing my wife. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Sorry, I had a little bit of a. There we go. And the next draft for the Kilroy Killjoys is none other than Peels. Yes, we all know Peels. Let me get his. I need to scroll through. Sorry. Peels has been with us since the Scuffed League days. He is a veteran. He is Gold 2, top main, ADC secondary. He is top 8% in CS per minute. No, that was not a typo. At Gold 2, he ranks top 8% in CSing. He is always active in the top lane and isn't afraid to roam. He is a very high damage dealer for a top laner, especially one who plays tanks occasionally. Don't leave this guy alone in lane for too long, or you will have a monster on your hands. Heals plays Gnar, Set, Gwen, Jace, Ornn, and Aatrox. Ooh, boys, we got a veteran. Is this like the first Scuff League veteran to get picked? Oh, there might have been a couple others. Yeah, there was. Never mind. What do you guys think of Peels? I know you all played with Peels. I know most of you have.
I've played against Peels, and I have nothing but utmost respect for him. That's
True.
all I need to say.
That's all.
As somebody
That's all
who
there is.
played against him, and I think he eliminated my Florida team in Scuff League as we waited for season 2 for it to never arrive.
Never arrive.
It was fun. It was really fun. He was really nice and humble about it after the game as well, which was really shocking, just considering when Scuffed League had what team was it that was always drama related? Oh, it was Mikey. That's right.
Oh yeah, it was my team. Yeah. Hey, you know what? We almost did it. We pulled off the upsets. We just couldn't beat Iowa. That's all. Who can beat Iowa? They have all the corn. Well,
all of my other analysts talk here.
Yeah, where's the other analyst?
All right, I'm talking about this Peels guy. To be fair, his builds look very original, and I think maybe if there was someone to stumble upon an off-meta build, I think it would be this guy. He's not afraid to try something out if he thinks it's good, and that might result, in maybe him finding the new. Trying to think of something really broken, the new 6 skins who's Jin or something like that.
Yeah. It's nice to see the veterans up in here once again. Who's up next? Is it who I think it is? New York Mutants? It is.
Are we on round 3 then?
We are on round 3. Yep.
Okay.
Because was that Hopeless that just picked? Yes. So we're on to Nubity.
Okay. Really interesting team so far with Hectix and Toad, and especially where Nubity is also gonna go. So realistically, what do you guys expect that Nubity would draft?
Well, I just figured it out, so I won't say anything. But you guys go ahead and make your picks. What do you think?
Let me take a look at the draft choice.
Oh, you can see that. Oh yeah, Scaling can see it.
All right, Scaling, come on.
Scaling. Wait a second. Nubity, don't do this. All right. Well, it has been confirmed. Nubity has picked Solomon Khan. So, Solomon Khan, the jungler who basically carried Rev through all of our games, like through the mud. He's a jungle main, plat 3, ADC, secondary. He's around top 30% in damage to both objectives and top 30% in vision score. Very active jungle presence and excellent at stealing objectives from the enemy. I've seen it firsthand many times. He plays Graves, Zed, Hecarim. I won't even read off his intentions because it won't happen anymore. So, yep. Yeah. What do you guys think of Solomon Khan?
All right. So, second best jungler in ELU, because Circo's DMing me, telling me to get it right. It's finally taken off the board here. I remember this guy for the. I remember this guy. What series did he last win in playoffs last season?
Oh my gosh! Yeah. What?
What series was that?
I don't remember. It was all a haze. All I know is we were supposed to win it all. The revolution was supposed to win it all.
I think TPP is still recovering from that one.
Oh, from what?
Subgate. Part one.
from what Salman Khan did.
Oh yeah, I don't. Like the guy is a good player, but he's a really hard meta slave. So I mean, there's no personality behind the man. Like
Oh.
Stormblade, I'm a
This
fan
is
of him.
perfectly
I know him. I
objective
know him for the
analysis.
control mage. You see a control mage in ELU? That's a Stormblade game right there.
Funny.
Right?
True.
You see a Yuumi
True.
jungle game in ELU? That's probably Soko. Hopefully only Soko.
I'll bust it out if you want. You don't know.
I'd be looking
Yuumi
forward to
jungle?
it, frankly.
Oh,
Okay.
finals.
Yeah.
Hope to see you there this year.
I just hope to see you there. So
We'll be
we
there.
actually
Okay,
actually-
good.
we actually do have our next pick up on the board, and the Big Lebowski for GCC has picked Spirit Tracks. This is no surprise. Spirit Tracks is insane at the game. We have a Plat 1 ADC main, jungle secondary, top 14% in average vision score, top 17% in damage per minute when playing in norms. So does a lot of damage in norms. Again, probably suggesting he does better in a loose environment. He's impossible to ban out because he plays everything. He has very high stats in most areas. Might honestly be a better jungler than he is an ADC, but that's just my opinion. He did put ADC as his primary, so more power to him. He plays Ziggs, Fizz, and Gangplank. Ooh, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. Oh, Spirit Track says he's D4. Oh, well, sorry.
Okay.
Oop.
So another top player has finally fell all the way to the third round, and that only leaves one player from the top 5 still not drafted, which is 999 Slushi, which is really interesting that he has gone this far without being picked.
Yeah.
I think teams are sleeping potentially on him, but also abiding by the rules, which is fair.
Yeah, they're abiding by the rules, but yeah, he's a sleeper. And I just found out he is technically tied for the highest ranked player in the draft. He's D4. So I'm surprised people took this long to draft him, if I'm being honest. But hey, more power to him. More power to him. So that's gonna make GCC a fairly strong team at this point. Who do we got for GCC? Is that Nitrodax? What do we got?
For GCC, we have Young Trendsetter, the Big Lebowski, Eris, and Spirit Tracks.
Ooh, that's
on
a
this
strong
team.
team. Wait, Eris wasn't Plat, was he? Or
Eris? No.
Yeah, no, he was.
Eris is
okay.
Gold 4.
Okay, so they didn't break any rules. Got
No.
it. Got it. Next up is the Revolution. Whenever you're ready, Taco. Yeah. So as talking to the people on the other teams, we have TPP in here as well as Legacy Light Warriors. What do you guys think of how the teams are stacking up? Do you think anybody will give you two a run for your money, being two of the best teams in the league?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think so.
Honest answer or cocky answer?
I mean, we can
now-
give the Soko answer and just say that nobody will ever beat us again, but
What?
that would just be
How's that
lying.
Soko answer. Whoa.
Whoa. You got a D3, D4 average team over here in TPP. Come on.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
the main issue TPP falls under is like we have some sort of macro like issues, and really aside from that, we don't have. As long as we can set up a good comp and play around it correctly, our shot calling's fairly good. The bigger problem is sort of just map rotations and stuff like that, and those are difficult because those are just things you learn over the time of playing the game, right?
Yeah.
And it's also, I mean, keep in mind a lot of these players may or may not have played competitively before, and it's a drastically different game. So, it could be that they really get the hang of competitive league really quickly, and they really shine even though they're a gold 1 or a plat player, or they're maybe a diamond player or like a high plat player, but just don't have a good solo queue or like have a solo queue play style that doesn't translate well to competitive.
Yeah.
To extend that, it's also how good they can work with the people on the team, just in terms of personalities. If they have good synergy together, good chemistry.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
So it's really hard to it's hard to see just based off the players how they're gonna be. I guess you'd have to see how they perform and how they act together. But obviously we can get a pretty good idea of how good they are individually.
Another something interesting that I do want to mention, I do want to compliment TPP here as well with this, is that the individual skill doesn't exactly mean everything in ELU. I feel as if the teams that were at the higher the standings last season, where one they had players show up, no knock against
Yeah.
Revolution.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I was a sub.
It's
On
no
the
knock
roster.
against you. You can't play the game if people don't show up. That's just the rules.
I will say we won 50% of games that I was there for, so the revolution
Okay.
was not as bad as. No,
but
do wanna
it's
ask-
also
Oh, go ahead.
It's also a thing as well where at the clear end of the season where we automatically knew who pretty much we had an idea who would already be in the championship because of how well TPP and my team also just decided to bond together as well as the season continued. But I will give it to TPP. They do have the higher ranked players as well. It's just that tilt is really big in this league sometimes, and a couple bad plays really sets the mood for it. Not every team can mentally reset after every game, and that's how we have upsets happen. And that's what happened in playoffs with TPP. I feel as if the tilt kind of got to them a little bit, really sunk in, and they weren't really able to climb out of it. But that isn't a knock against the players themselves. That's just a knock of how the game is.
Like the tilt is entirely a function of the player in itself. Like if you had a robot playing this game, it wouldn't get tilted because of the game. It would just be a robot. It's a function of the player. But I don't think it was that. I think it was just missynergy. We have very varied play styles throughout our map. We have some people who don't really play the game that much. Brick doesn't have that much time, so it's kind of difficult for him to say have the same amount of micro as someone who plays 10 games in a week or something like that, right? So we have some weaknesses in like some areas like micro, and then some people just have like a different play style.
Yeah. Well, hey, I do want to ask before we get on to the next pick. How close was that final series? I didn't get to cast it. TPP versus LLW for the draft ram. I really wanted to see it because those games are my
The
favorite.
lack of Stormblade made it a little less disinteresting.
Yeah,
Nick put up a really good fight. Soko put up a good fight.
It went to
Okay.
3 games. That was pretty much. I mean, it's mid lane. It's pretty much whoever gets the
Yeah.
comps. The draft all draft all mid meta. I guess
I've-
got like developed throughout the course of the offseason.
I guess I'm trying to get a feel on the draft ram or the draft ram tournament to see if we want to do it for our next preseason.
Yeah,
But
I do not think we should do it again because it devolves into just everyone picking the
okay,
Wombo
that's fine.
champions. Because
Yeah.
it was Malphite, Amumu, or
Yeah.
Yasuo, pick or ban every game.
Yeah,
So what would
Diana
you-
was also pretty core.
If you
What
don't
would
get
you
them, lose.
suggest? What would you suggest for like a fun preseason tournament like that for next? This is in a while, but
I mean, you could just have like actual
ram?
regular season games
yeah.
just not matter.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, we could do
Yeah.
that. Like scrims basically,
like
and
Yeah.
and the new draftees can participate.
in houses? Question mark.
In houses, yeah. Okay, I
How long
agree.
do seasons last for? It's a good
It's
question.
going to be a double round robin. Every team is going to play each other twice, and we're going to have the same 6-team playoffs. So 3 of the 9 teams will not make the playoffs. As you guys can count, there are 9 teams, meaning every team will have a bye week. Every team will have 1 bye week since we have 9 teams. You guys know how this. I don't have to explain this to you. This is simple math. Sorry. Let's get on to the next draft because we've been talking forever. I apologize. What Taco for the Revolution has picked Dr. Tot, so the doctors will be on the same team. That is good to hear. Let me pull. Woo!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
I'm
go. The
pulling-
husband and wife
Husband,
synergy
wife
combo
synergy. It's actually
unlocked.
so OP.
Oh
Wait a second.
my.
Where? Oh, there. Sorry. Let me get this so you guys can actually see. Dr. Tot is a gold 3 support main who also plays ADC as a secondary, plays caster supports who excel in healing and shielding, top 11% in vision score, really good, and has a high kill participation in most games. Would be a good addition to any team, especially with the recent Soraka buffs. Main champs are Soraka, Janna, Rakan, Seraphine, Leona, Nami. intentions. I already know the intentions. Wanted to be on the same team as Dr. Aluro. So well done, Taco. So now we have Fiki, who's a very good top laner. We have Taco. But I thought Taco played support. Taco, where are you going to be put now? Oh well, get back to us in chat whenever you can. What do you guys think of this pick?
Yo, about Soraka, she is getting nerfed.
Oh no, really?
Yeah,
Well,
she's using 20 heal in her ultimate.
She has been fairly impressive this past
Yeah,
match.
wasn't that buff just unnecessary? I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, it's also not only that. It's on top of the Soraka buff, the Moonstone items were buffed like over time several times. So that just came together to
Small
make the
buffs
champion
that
really
up.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also a really good pick against bruiser jungles because they lack the damage to kill the 80 carry through Soraka after like 1 or 2 items.
Yeah.
Even maybe not like pre Gore Drinker nerfs, which still needs to be nerfed, but
Gorger Hysterics, everyone's favorite.
disgusting.
Oh my gosh, so disgusting.
Gorginger Sterix, Dust Dance.
Yeah.
Isn't it fun, guys?
Dude, isn't League fun and
That's about League
interactive?
of Legends.
Isn't healing season 11 so fun?
So Taco said, I play ADC normally. I think support is his secondary. So he just picked up an ADC and a support who are obviously husband and wife who are going to play together in the bot lane.
Okay,
I
so
wonder-
Taco sacrificing his own play for the husband and
I
wife
know.
synergy.
I
That's
know.
pretty woke.
Well,
That's
he'll
pretty
probably
based.
just learn. He'll
That's
probably just learn.
based.
He'll learn top or mid. He'll learn another role. He's got them.
Learn mid. Mid's easier than top.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, it's true. So next up on the draft board is, for the first time ever, the American Dream. And we already got the pick in, and Dream to Me has picked Wanted Nearby. Let's pull up his Wanted Nearby. Hold on. I am blind as a bat. Wanted Nearby. Top main and jungle. He's gold 2. He's in the top 18 to 19% in both damage per minute to champs and damage per minute to objectives. Outstanding kill participation in a majority of his games. Plays a wide variety of champs, though he does seem to do best on his top 4. From what I could find out, his top 4 were Camille, Lee Sin, Rengar, Volley, and Trundle. Wanted Nearby looks really good. I think that was a really good pick by Dream.
I agree.
Also, when you get a chance, Nitro, do you want to read off? Let's see here. Do you want to read off? Oh no, you don't have to read off. We're good. I'm surprised. Aren't there? Oh, I guess rank isn't everything, but there were some plat players left, and the American Dream picked a gold player. I like it. They're using some strategy there.
It's true. There is 2 plat players left. Mini Soko and Cherise.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, who did they draft last round? They might not have been able to draft a plat.
No, this is
Their first draft.
This is their
Oh,
first
alright.
pick. Well, I will say Shreeze and Mini Soko are both really good at the game. I'm surprised they're not picked up yet, but I'm just giving the captain something to think about.
It also,
Yeah.
the real interesting is that they drafted the gold 2 top laner instead of the 2 plat 4 top laners.
Yeah.
Maybe they have
Mini
knowledge we
Soko I
don't.
know is a really good player. He's got a pretty varied champ pool, and he's really pulled his own in
Yeah.
those things with LW. So
Oh, this is.
Maybe there's something they don't know. That we
I think LLW is shaking in their boots. The American Dream's gonna come back and beat them
Yeah,
against Sunny.
uh-huh.
We have Sunny
Yeah.
D in the mid lane. They. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, I talked to the directors. They are okay. I don't know if you guys read the draft rules. We are probably going to be okay with trades. So if
Oh.
both players and both captains, but here's the thing: both players involved and both captains need to be okay with it, and it needs to be completely mutual. And staff does have to review it to make sure that we're not stacking teams, right? So,
Just let it be
It-
the Wild West of trades. Just both captains agree.
yeah, sure, yeah. So players that really want to stay on their team, just nope, bye.
Yeah, bye.
No, we're not gonna do that. That's although that would be funny, but so yeah, just keep that in mind. Who knows? Maybe the American Dream is gonna pull off a trade to try and get Solomon Khan. You never know.
It would be the trading spot.
Well,
Okay.
we have We have WAR, Wardens of the North. We're on to round 4 now, so you are on the clock. Get my I gotta hype it up. He says hype up my pick on live stream. Oh, Kapesk. Yeah, I'm hyping up this pick. This is gonna be the best pick ever. I don't see how anything could go wrong for Wardens of the North. I think they're gonna win the championship, actually.
Okay, so now that we're back in reality, I am going to admit that Wardens actually do have a pretty good team already going so far. So
Really? Yeah.
I do kind of expect them to be one of the new teams that may shock the old guards. Well, the old guards being TPP and LLW, because realistically,
what about GCA? GCA is really good.
GCA is really good, but GCA, I don't know. Their team, when we played them in the finals, it wasn't close enough for us.
They totally did not 3-0 the Rev in playoffs. I did not play that game, I want to point out.
All credit to them.
Yeah,
they could
but
have
we
improved
3-0'd
over
them.
And over the offseason.
What?
We 3-0'd them.
Yeah, we 3-0'd them.
Ooh. Do you remember how the young trendsetter in chat was like, "Oh, how is this even fair? GCA is so much higher ranked than LLW. This league isn't even fair." And then we were all like, "LLW is our current reigning champs," and he's like, "How?"
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
LLW just has pretty good macro at the helm with Stormblade. Stormblade knows what he's doing. So even if some of his players are lacking in micro, Stormblade can carry them.
But you have Soko in jungle. He's a joke. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Okay,
hey, Soko's pretty. I've seen Soko's Yumi jungle.
I'm kidding.
Yumi jungle's pretty good.
I've seen him play 9 ranked games with Yumi jungle. You guys seriously underestimate the pick.
True.
Yeah,
now, I
my
want to say
Thresh
something
jungle
real
also
quick
was good, but,
about Violet. I don't mean disrespect against you. I think that you are a really solid team, and I do think that you are a top 3 team. I just don't know what happens in your team communication sometimes where you guys just seem to mentally explode.
Hey.
And then you just fall down a cliff.
Yeah, well, nobody's here to defend them. Jeez, you meanie. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
well, I was supposed to hype this up. So they are the Wardens of the North. They put the word North in North America. I was told to hype them up.
okay.
And they draft. Oh my gosh, how is he still on the board? They draft 999 Slushy.
Okay, so that pick.
Lord knows why he's still on the board.
All right, so the top 4 pick by rank technically is finally drafted. ADC mid. Let's go, Slushy.
That was a good pick. I don't know why 999 Slushy is one of the. He might honestly be the best player, or at least a top 3 player in this draft pool. He is a Plat 1 ADC main with a mid secondary. He plays a large, plays too large of a champ pool to realistically ban out. Plays super aggressive when needed and seems to roam a lot when playing mid or support. Evidence being in his high KPs from game to game. I would not be surprised if he is even flexes his role to support in order to show off his clean pike. He has a really clean pike support, even though he didn't put it down as one of his roles. Regardless, his main champs are Ezreal, Pike, Mordekaiser, Tristana, Varus, and LeBlanc. What do you guys think about him? A Plat 1 player, almost Diamond. He lasted until round 3. I don't know how, but what do you guys think?
Thank
Isn't
God.
this round 4?
This is round 4.
Yeah, we're on round 4.
You said he lasted until round 3.
Oh, well, I can't count. Nobody.
It's all the corn.
Nobody from South Dakota can count. We don't have real schools here.
Numbers in South Dakota.
We just walk in the middle of cornfields and.
Is this Common Core math at its best?
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I didn't grow up in that era. Lord help us.
All right. So 999 Sushi is a really good player, and I'm glad that he will be the highest rank helming this new team. And you can already tell now that while somebody else is the captain, that he is also going to most likely be the shot caller now with it. Unless they do something where LLW initially had Thigh High as the shot caller, then it switched to Stormblade.
Yeah.
I definitely think Stormblade is the shot caller for LLW.
I'm just saying initially it was.
Well, now Stormblade has to contend with 999 Slushy in the mid lane. Oh, I don't know. I will say Wardens of the North is looking really strong right now. I think though, you guys are gonna be surprised that the Kilroy Killjoys are also looking really strong. Wait a second. They already picked. Do you guys
Oh.
wanna? Do you guys want me to say their pick, or do you wanna talk for a little bit longer? What do you want
You
to do?
can say it.
All right,
Say it.
all right.
Let's hear it.
Move on.
Let's just
Yeah.
get out. Let's just get on with it. Germ San is picked for the Kilroy Killjoys. Let me get to him. Where did I put? Oh, it's because they picked a plat player last round. Or maybe
Yeah.
this is. So Germ San, Gold 3. I played with him. He's very good at the game. He's an ADC main, mid secondary, top 17% in CS per minute. Usually plays longer ranged ADCs to position better in team fights and provide more utility and damage. Minus Lucian, who's always in your face. He plays a lot of Lucian as well, but has better stats for everything in norms, excluding CS per minute. This possibly suggests that he plays better when not under pressure, so he likes a loose and fun environment again. But he has above average stats and everything. His CS per minute is insane. He plays Caitlyn, Lucian, Ashe, Jhin, and Jinx. So now they know. Wait, this is weird. I thought they already had an ADC, unless they want to play some mid. Either way, I'm relying on Nitro for this.
So Kilroy picked him, right?
Yep,
Which
Kilroy
is
Killjoys.
going to be interesting how they're going to make this team together. I guess they would have Fidstick with Germ in the bot, and then have Peels go top as well. So who would the Hopeless be playing as well? What is the rounding out of this team comp,
So-
Mr. Mikey?
I think the Hopeless is going to be playing. I think first Salto's going to be in jungle, which is his kind of co-captain. I think I put in the rule set why some of the expansion teams are starting with 2 new players. If you want to go complain or go read that, go ahead. But some of the expansion teams are starting with 2 new players, and there's a lot of reasons for it. But for Salto as one of the starting members, he'll probably be in jungle. I think the Hopeless will be either mid or ADC, and then Germ Sand will take. I think Hopeless will be mid, and Germ Sand will take ADC. I believe. So, yeah, this is interesting.
Well, he
Okay.
looks pretty useful as an AD carry because a lot of his picks are CC heavy AD carries or CC heavier, which can
Mhm.
really like reduce the difficulty of like a bot lane combo, right? So you got stuff like Caitlyn, and like if you run around more to Caitlyn, that's a pretty useful pick, right?
Yeah.
And it's really punishing. So if you make a good call, or if you know like what like how to make a good call, then you can really capitalize on that because you can't. For example, like you can't buying Zanyas against Caitlyn's kind of stupid. And Caitlyn also can zone pretty well. It's a pretty good pick.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, no, I agree with all that. Sorry, I was reading, but sorry, no, I did. I just read something about somebody not knowing they were getting drafted, but they'll figure it out. Somebody's like, "Did I get drafted? What?" Sorry, but no, I do agree with all that analysis. And oh, I just got.
Maybe Mikey can just put a list of players that were drafted in order. After
that is Nitro Jax.
No, it is not
job.
my job,
That is
sir.
your
I
job.
have been a caster of multiple leagues. You got to put in the work.
Look at how much work. Look at all these lists I put together. Come on, I put all these.
You know what? You did a great job with that.
I will say, so Wardens of the North. So top is AS Prady, jungle is Kapesk, mid is Slushy, ADC is Karis, and support is Chief Batar. They already have a full team there. They just need to pick up their 6th player, which will be their sub, and they're ready to go. I don't think there'll actually be many subs, just because by the time game time hits, you're gonna basically use all 6. But regardless, I also have to hype up New York Mutants next pick. Apparently, it's gonna be pretty hype.
Okay.
Let's see.
Ready for this. Also,
Wait.
thank you very much for DMing me as well, Caspec. I will use that information very well.
Ooh, I like this one. Wait a second. I don't think he's in the draft anymore.
Who?
Beta Fish.
Beta Fish? He's not been drafted.
Is he on the list? Or did I mess up? I don't think he's on the list. Yeah, Beta Fish did. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Sorry, guys. Now it's scuffed. We don't know. Still on the list.
Yeah, this is typical.
This is typical.
Cap, say if you would also don't mind DMing me a color you guys would like for your team, I wouldn't mind doing that. That didn't work.
Hey, this code's getting real hot. So, I don't think Beta Fish is on the list. But let me just make sure real quick before I. Beta Fish was in the original draft pool, and then he actually pulled out, I believe. So, let me just make 100% sure before we go on. There we go. Whew. It is sweaty up in here. All right. Nubity will be back in a second. He said he is re-evaluating his draft pick. So, if that's the case, we will just wait here for a second.
I'm just gonna hide all these important behind-the-scenes things till we draft again.
Yeah, what are you doing? I mean, you can put it up now. I have it on the blue draft thing.
Here we go.
Sorry.
No problem.
I almost forgot that everyone could see everything I was doing. All the importance.
No, we just want to see the wife.
When did my wife even come?
Anytime you've been switching windows.
Why did my
What?
wife even come? Okay.
No,
thank
I'm
you,
like, I
Mike.
didn't even notice she came over. She was sniffing me.
Okay.
Never
Guys,
mind.
do not worry about this. Mikey, he's just having a bad day.
It's been a day. I didn't. Oh, it's my desktop.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so dumb. It's my desktop background.
It's okay. Mikey's been having a rough one, guys. Come on, give him a break.
Anyway, yes, it's been rough. Shri says, if I'm the only plat player not drafted, can I be the Highland? So, Mr. Machismo has been drafted. He has been in the league. I even believe he was in Scuffed League, so he's another veteran. He has a Silver 4 support main, top, also top secondary. He's top 29% in damage per minute to champions and top 26 in CS per minute. He is a high damage dealer and a lane bully, both in top lane and support. He will make it very difficult for the enemy ADC to farm. So he plays Heimerdinger, Brand, Swain, Yorick, Darius, Annie, Nami, and Nasus. Random side note, is Tyler 1 still carrying Annie all the way to like Challenger? Because Annie seems strong right now, so Mr. Machismo should keep that in his repertoire.
Tyler 1 is already challenger.
Oh, I knew that. I was testing.
Wow.
Isn't he using Annie a lot though, or no?
Yes, he used Annie a lot.
Oh, that's funny. Oh wow, we already have the next draft pick in. Okay, let's just keep it rolling.
All right,
Next-
so Machismo is going to what team? I'm sorry.
Mr. Machismo is going to the New York Mutants, which is Nubity's team. And this is a big deal because Mr. Machismo, he's really fun to talk to. He's really fun to play with. So yeah, I'm really excited about that one. But Big Lemowski already made his pick. The Big Lemowski is picking up none other than Nightmare Seda. So we get to. Where is? Why is it so hard to find?
Gold 4.
Yeah, but I don't
Let
see
me
it in
help
the
you.
Gold Force section. I made a. Oh, there he is. Nightmare Seda, gold 4, mid main, jungle secondary. Plays a number of champs in a number of positions, so can play basically anything. Even though it says mid jungle, you could probably fill him. Can probably fill any position if you need him to. I already said that. Though he did put down. Oh yeah, I already said all that. Top 34% in CS per minute. Main champs are Callista, Yone, Tristana, Silas, Lucian, and Fizz. So, yeah, the Revolution players getting out there, mixing it up. What do you guys think? You guys have played against Nightmare Seda, right?
No, I don't think
No.
I have.
Oh,
Maybe
fair
not.
enough.
Maybe
No, I have.
once or twice. I'm
I don't
not sure.
find him either.
He realized how bad the Revolution was, and he stopped playing with us because of me. Because I'm so bad. I get it. Okay. Donut told me what. Occasionally picture you at your wife shop. So, GCC looking kind of. Nitro, do you have GCC's team all typed out or no? You don't have it, do you? You probably don't.
GCC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Who is it? At this
Young Tread Seta, the Big Lemowski, Eris, Spirit Tracks, Nightmare Seda.
That's a good team. That's a good
Really interesting. The person to watch obviously is Young Trend Seta because you can't come in. You got to come in with all that confidence, but you also got to back it up.
Yeah. Well, if he has Spirit Tracks in the jungle camping him, I think that bot lane will do just fine. So, especially the Big Lemowski. By the way, doesn't get enough credit. He's I think he's silver 1, gold 4, but his vision score I think ranks in like the top 3% of all players. It's insane. So, I think that bot lane will thrive, especially if they have a good jungler there. So, young Trendsetter, maybe you could back up that trash talk. I've never trash talked. Neither has anybody in this casting crew. So
That is true.
that is true.
I agree with this assessment.
I agree with this assessment as well.
So that was a lie. Whatever. So that was a
Oh,
lie.
What?
I can agree
So-
with
No
lies.
one in this. No one has trash talked. Come on.
Discord chat determined. Anyway, sorry. Ooh, Taco. The spicy pick. Ooh, okay. Taco on the Revolution has picked up none other than Donut PvP.
Oh,
We get to donuts. Donut PvP. Of course, you knew I was going to use Ivern as the picture here. He is a gold 3 jungle main, ADC secondary. He does top 23%. He ranks 3% in damage per minute to objectives, top 26% in CS per minute, top 36% in damage per minute to champions. He's very objective focused and has a unique jungling path, above average kill participation and pressure. I spelt everything wrong there. Cool. Misspelled pressure and participation. So yeah. Anyway, champs: Ivern, Lilia, Karthus, Kane. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think?
Well,
Pretty good.
I've looked at it. I looked at his OP.gg. I don't see Lily actually. I think at all. But I
He
do
played-
see he plays
he
a
played
lot
Lily,
of Ivern.
He played Lilia against us a couple times.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah,
yeah.
but if he does play a lot of Ivern. Ivern's a very unique playstyle of a champion. He doesn't linear clear. He can't linear clear, so he has to clear differently. Whether that means it's clearing correctly, we shall find out. But
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I like it, Donut. You are now a part of the revolution. You traded spots with me. That's fine. Well, I'm not on your old team, but you know what I mean. So on that note, geez, we're almost done with round 4, aren't we? We're on the American Dream to round out the round 4. So Dream to me, I'm supposed to message him when it's his pick because he actually is drafting on his phone.
Okay, that's a good reprisal. All team captains that are hearing this is Champion ADC. If you would like to, I'm currently working on a spreadsheet off of previous spreadsheet that I used to own. And if you guys don't mind DMing me a team color, so that way I can make it specialty just for you on the spreadsheet, that would be very helpful.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, please send all that to Nitro. It would be helpful for me too, because I'm having to ask Nitro every 5 seconds what the teams are. She's like, don't type P into your browser, Mikey. It's too dangerous. Nope. Now you all get to see what happens. Poppy counter. Poppy counter is the #1 thing when I type in P. So I guess I got stomped by a poppy recently. I don't.
So what you're saying is you just really know how to use incognito mode.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mainly Poppy's kind of what I'm into, if I'm being honest. What?
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Let's
Wow.
move on.
Well, moving on. I didn't say that. I think it was Soko that said that.
Also, if you also don't mind DMing me the team that you want this color for, I'm very
If
sorry.
you don't mind DMing me that thing you just mentioned, that'd be
yeah, of course. But yeah, for strategy.
I just need to get a good view of
Yeah.
counters. You know?
For counters, yeah.
That is meant to the hopeless jazz because I know. Don't worry, I already know about you, Violet, and you, Caspec. I already know.
Yes. Yeah, I guess. Let's see here. Oh, Dream to me is apparently dead. Not
Oh,
responding. No, I'm just kidding. We'll give him a little bit more time. We do not have a time limit set on picks, but we do ask that it's a reasonable amount of time. Otherwise, we will pick for you. So, yes, piano. We will be picking for Dream, but let's give Dream a little bit more time.
Capesk. Got it. Thank you.
I guess we could have I'm Asian LOL pick if need be as a stand-in. Not like he's been doing any research or paying attention.
Okay.
But
Now,
anyway.
quick question, Mikey, would you mind sending me the logos
Yes.
that you have there, so that way I can put them on the spreadsheet currently? Because Capesk
Mikey, if you
is
want, I can
apparently
do that.
getting his
Yeah, I
own
was gonna say,
logo built
I'll have Jazz.
professionally.
I'll have Jazz do that because Jazz is way better than I. At that sort of stuff. I had to copy and paste small individually because I don't know what I'm doing. Well, okay. So if the American Dream doesn't come, the next the auto drafted person for them that's left would be. Let's see here. It would either be Shreeze or. Wait. Yeah, all those people are gone. It'd either be Mini Soko or Shreeze. Now, this will be interesting. Because I don't know what lane they need. They already have a top laner. They have Sunny, so they probably don't need. They're both top. Mini Soko and Shreeze are both top laners, and they have Sunny. Okay, well.
Okay, they picked Cherise. According is what Asian said. So Cherise is officially drafted.
Shreeze is officially drafted. Good. I already have it open. So, Shreeze is a plat 4 top main ADC secondary, top 26% in damage per minute to objectives, and top 33% in CS per minute. Very active player with an unusually high kill participation for a top laner. He isn't afraid to roam, yet can also play the split push island. Champs include Quinn, Gnar, Lucian, Sivir, and Shen. So that will be a formidable force in the top lane. However, obviously Sunny is the top laner. They might flex Shreeze to ADC. I'm sure Shreeze can fill a little bit though, or they'll just put him in ADC. Unless Chief Batar is ADC. I don't know. We'll have to see what they do with that. I think that Shreeze is actually a really good addition to the American Dream. And yeah, Shreeze is really good at the game. I think he'll be a really good addition to that. Just checking a couple things. Oh, Nitro Dax. Or
Yeah.
Champion. Lemowski was asking who he's supposed to be DMing for the spreadsheet, and I told him you. So, perfect. We're already on to the final round. The fifth final
That's interesting.
round.
Sorry, Mom just told me that the Warden's logo is just a temporary logo because the Warden's captain has DM'd me that they're getting one professionally done.
I thought this one, he told me this one was professionally done, that they had somebody, they paid somebody to do this one, but I guess they're getting another one.
guess we'll see.
Yeah. Regardless. Well, we're on to the 5th and final round. We have Wardens of the North up one last time. Possibly one last time. There's a
Okay.
chance. Oh, go ahead.
So that is the first rough draft that they sent in the that's currently on stream right now. That's the first rough draft.
That's the rough draft. Okay. Got it.
Well, this is me saying I'm not the one making it, so it's not that. Thank you, Mom. Now,
I think
please, Mikey, go ahead.
I think they all look really good. All of our logos look. Let's see. Well, obviously, Wardens of the North is on the clock. Kapesk, you're on the clock. We will see. Oh, just King. We already have it. Kapesk has chosen Soundwave 2017 for the win. Soundwave 2017. Bronze 3 mid main as a jungle secondary. A very well-rounded player that plays a wide variety of champs in positions, is adept at every aspect of the game, has above average kill participation in a majority of his games. Main champs include Nasus, Kalista, Teemo, Azir, Lux.
Okay.
So,
Let's go.
we got our first bronze player off the board. I like it. I like it. Rank isn't everything either. So perfect. Wardens of the North have picked their last player. It might not be their last. If not every player has been picked, we are allowing some teams to have 7 players. So stay tuned for that. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. By the way, after this draft is done, I want you guys, especially the captains, well, Scaling's the only captain in here, but I want all you guys to basically assess the teams and think where you think they'll stack up next season. So definitely stick around after the last pick, which should be coming in here soon. Now, who's on the board after Soundwave 2017 was taken? I like Soundwave. It seems to be pretty good at Azir, especially for a bronze to silver player. Really good at Azir from what I saw in his op.gg. Oh, the Kilroy Killjoys is up. That's right. Donut said it's going to be fun to watch the American Dream implosion.
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on. They had the best series ever against LLW.
We don't need to flame him. Come on.
Oh, I think the next pick is in from the Kilroy Killjoys. Ooh, I like it. We got Vacant Tech. I played with this guy quite a bit. Let's see here. Let me find him. Vacant Tech. Vacant Tech is a gold 4 top main, mid secondary. He is in the top 34% in CS per minute. Can tank for the team like nobody's business. Is very adept at 1v1s and can take over a lane very quickly. Can adjust his build to the game state and to help the team. He can be tank, bruiser, damage, whatever you need him to be. Played a lot with him. He's really fun to play with. He's a good guy. He plays Tryndamere, Zac, Akshan, and Tahm Kench. His Tahm Kench especially in the top lane is really scary. I don't want to play against it when we do customs. So that's a good pick by the Kilroy Killjoys, which will round out their team. Nitrodax, do you by chance want to read off the Kilroy Killjoys team for me? Or do you not have it?
Kilroy Killjoys is First Salto, The Hopeless, Fidsick, Peels, Germ Sand, and Vacant Tech.
That's a pretty good team. I think that team is on average gold 1, plat 4. It's like a plat teamish.
Something really interesting that they picked. Did they pick a platinum list? Was Germ Sand platinum?
Germ Sand I think
is gold 3.
Yeah.
So Mini Soko is still undrafted, and I want to get thoughts here from Big Soko about how he feels about that, about him making fun of Mini Soko in our DMs and still being undrafted so far.
I don't know. It's pretty much just what teams need. So I guess based on champ pool, how the captain feels about the team, certain players might not get drafted. I mean, we saw Slushy go pretty late, so It's
I
all
think
about. It's not just all about rank, I guess.
I
That's what
think
this
something
shows.
that hurt Mini Soko's drafting is that he only put top down. He didn't put a secondary role, so it's hurting Mini Soko because teams are like, oh, he can't fill. He can only play one position. It does hurt your drafting potential. I don't know if that was a typo.
True. That does hurt drafting potential quite
Yeah.
substantially.
He's one of only 2 players that actually only put down one position. So I think that's the issue we're running into.
Medium soak. Okay.
Medium Soko.
And Violet is getting tired of all the mini talk. How about you, Violet? You help me out and tell me your player rotation and who's going to be playing what role after you draft.
Yeah. I think I would appreciate that.
You can't see me because only Mikeypooh's beautiful face is on the Twitch stream, but I am looking at you with a with a stare of disgust.
Yes. It's true. It's true. He is looking at you with disgust in his eyes. Let's see here. Next on the board is New York. No, wait. Is this the New York Mutants?
Yeah, it's New York.
New York Mutant. We will see how Nubity rounds out this team. Yep. As we're talking about it, Nubity will be taking Mini Soko. Miniature, he says, I will be taking a miniature Soko and Sprite with lime, please.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Okay, Violet, we don't have to talk about Mini Soko anymore. There you go, buddy. You got your wish.
Mini Soko, Plat 4 top main, can play tanks and carries for the team depending on what they need. Top 30% in CS per minute, really good number. Wins the laning phase a majority of the time in match history. Can play Nasus, Bard, and Quinn. Ooh, Soko, your little miniature got picked up.
Nasus
Bard and Quinn.
That's what OP told me. I don't know. That's what it told me.
Doesn't play those characters.
You know what? Apparently, OP.GG lied to me about every champ that I've
Looking
looked
at
up.
his normal game Bard top troll.
Probably. Look, all I do is look.
Filter by ranked solo duo next time.
No, dude. Hey, no, there are some valuable.
He said he's the Bard one trick. So,
Hey, there are some valuable normal games that we could take things out of.
It is a Nubity team with a Bard top lane. Let's go.
You'll love to see it.
Bard
You'll
top
love
lane.
to see it.
You do love to see it.
I mean, that's a pretty competitive team as a whole. Bar top is a really strong pick right now.
It's
It
really
has
good.
no
It really
pick.
the alt makes the
I
top
don't,
tower
I don't
edge
think the
really
pros have picked up on it yet, and I think that's mainly their fault.
I can't wait for
T1.
T1 to pull it out at Worlds in the
No,
finals.
T1's not good enough to pull it. Like you have to see FPX, you have to see EDG, possibly some of the European teams. But T1's a little behind on the meta, so I definitely think they'll pull it out eventually.
What is T1 3rd or 4th in Korea? They made it to Worlds, so
Is it?
somewhat.
I think they're second.
Oh, really? Huh.
I heard leaks that Chovy is planning on bringing it out mid. Actually,
Yeah, maybe Morgan will play it.
I don't know. Chovy's bringing it out mid. It's gonna be a flex pick, really contentious.
Royal's gonna take it. I agree.
Guys, you guys better be gambling on this, putting your money where your mouth is. I saw everyone in the pro play chat was like, "Oh, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen," and I'm like, "Well, then go bet on it." And then they bet something
I did bet
different.
on it. I bet NA doesn't win Worlds. 200 kernels.
That's not okay.
I mean, you asked for a bet. You asked for a bet. I feel that bet should be honored.
You bet against the spread, so you lose kernels from betting that.
No. NA won't win Worlds.
No. If he can find somebody that'll match his bet, then that's a fair bet. If he'll find somebody that'll be like, "Hey, I match that,"
So
then yeah.
bet 200 kernels and NA wins Worlds.
I'll
So
bet 200
be
kernels
specific.
NA wins Worlds.
Be specific about it too. Say Team Liquid or 100 Thieves. Don't give
NA
C9
as a
the
whole cannot win Worlds.
I bet against that. Why not?
What am
That
I betting?
nation focus
What am
me.
I betting right now?
200 kernels against for NA winning Worlds.
Oh, okay. NA wins Worlds. 200 kernels. 100 thieves.
Oh wow. Oh, you're even gonna say a team. You're even gonna say a team.
Oh man. Oh.
You didn't even have to go that far. You could have just said NA.
Tell him to bring me my money.
Sorry, I'm already 2 picks behind. Okay, so Big Lemowski for GCC, drum roll. He will be taking Jin Zhao 4. Now, obviously, I used the meme for this guy. The Jin Zhao isn't a real thing. Jin Zhao
Can't
4.
believe they brought up Jin Zhao. That's a pocket pick.
Can't
It's
believe
only
That's
been
a
played
pocket
in
pick.
OCE in Vietnam.
Yeah, it's been played in Vietnam
Really
quite a
good
bit.
though. The fourth shot, amazing. Pairing with Jin Zhao's knockup. It's a
With
really good pick.
it's pretty busted actually. Sin Zhao is a gold 480C main with the mid secondary, top 33% damage per minute to champions, usually wins lane, even if his team doesn't win the game. Can play a wide variety of ADC champions. Seems to favor Akali in the mid lane. Champs include Tristana, Jinx, Jhin, Kai'Sa, Ezreal, Senna, and Akali. So, Jin Zhao 4, you are going to GCC, which is also kind of a stacked team at the moment. I can already tell the guys here in chat are just shaking in their boots that they're gonna lose. It's fine. But I like how these new teams are actually shaping out. I really do.
Wait, is Jin Zhao going to GCA?
Oh shoot! I messed up. Jin
Wait.
Zhao went to the Revolution.
Wait, what?
Jin
Yeah,
Zhao
GCC
went to
GCC picked
Rev.
GCC picked President Mundo.
Jesus.
Oh no! I messed up. Guys,
Wait, President Mundo? Oh my.
Yeah. Let me pull up President
That's
Mundo
a
now.
name.
That's a name. That's a name from the Scuff League days.
Okay, I have nothing but praise for President Mundo because when I beat him in Scuffed League, he asked me for tips and I gave him plenty of tips and I saw him improve in the game and I told him good job.
He carried the Revolution through one of our series for the draft ram. I think he even played Mundo. Anyway, regardless, he is a silver 2 top main support secondary. Will be the tank, the healer, the protector, whatever else you need out of him. He's top 11% in vision score. He will probably use Executive Mundo skin a lot since that's the only one that actually looks like a president. His champs are Soraka, Bard, Leona, Alistar, Sona, Maokai Set, and of course Mundo. So, sorry for messing up the draft. GCC will be taking President Mundo. Perfect. That's a name. That's an old name. Does he play Mundo? I don't know.
Where is he?
He played Mundo for our draft ram games. That's all I know. That's funny. But anyway, sorry. So, like I already said, I already did the profile thing for the Revolution's pick, which is Jin Zhao. So, I already said everything about Jin Zhao. Revolution will be picking him. Moving on to the American Dream for their last pick, which we'll hopefully get soon. Oh yeah, we're supposed to.
Alright, so I think the last highest person left in the draft right now, I believe, is Monkey B611.
Monkey B611.
Monkey B611, Captain Miner is left, and that's it.
Let's see here. Yeah. Well, oh hey, the draft is not. I thought the draft pick was in. We are still waiting on Dream. Dream is, of course, doing this remotely on his phone. So, yeah.
Okay.
What? I called
Two
Corporate
picks left.
Mundo the wrong. Did I say Executive Mundo? Oh, I
Yeah.
said Executive Mundo.
Yeah.
Well, sue me. Sue me.
Alright, so we only have 2 players left.
I think I need to start deleting people from the dock that have already been picked. You said there's only 2 players left.
Yeah, Monkey B611 and Captain Miner. I don't think there's anybody else that I have missed. Mista has been picked, Soundwave is.
Yep, I'm just going
Mundo.
through. Sorry, you guys can see me go through this live. Oh wow, did we actually count out the draft perfectly? I'm surprised Monkey
Yeah.
Beast hasn't been picked. He has really impressive stats. Who else? Who was the other person? Captain Minor.
Captain Minor and
Captain, which by the way, I'm pretty sure Captain Minor's gonna be picked here by the American Dream. So, this was completely planned. Stop. So, yeah. So I'm pretty sure. It's gonna be Captain Minor from what yeah, he already Dream to Me already put it in chat. I'm so dumb. Captain Minor will be taken for Dream to Me for the American Dream. Silver 1 ADC main, top 22% in CS per minute, plays almost every ADC. Don't try to ban him out. Wins lane a majority of the time despite the game result. Champs include Ashe, Caitlyn, Jinx, Xayah. By the way, I just realized I'm using the word he a lot. I don't even know. I could be misgendering people. I am so sorry. This could be a league of like mostly females. And I'm just using the word he a lot. I
okay,
apologize.
females don't exist on the internet. Let's be honest here, Mikey. Come on.
Wait,
Come on.
I don't exist?
Yeah, jeez.
No.
No.
I'm
I think
okay
you're
with
a robot.
this.
I think you're a figment of my imagination.
That's most likely, Mikey.
Funny. So Captain Minor will be going to the American Dream, and that leaves something I'm very surprised of. GCA will be taking let's see here.
Monkey Beast.
Monkey Beast. I'm surprised Monkey Beast is still on the board. Gold 2 support main, ADC secondary. His stats are really good, above average stats in all areas for ranked. However, plays much better in norms, top 21% KDA, top 25% in damage to objectives, and top 35% in CS. This might suggest that he plays better in a loose and fun environment again. Overall, this player has an above average kill participation every game for ranked and norms. Plays Thresh, Jhin, Darius, Leona, and Pyke. So, really good player. Monkey Beast will be going over to GCA. Perfect. Yeah, that's a good player to end on, honestly. I think that GCA kind of got a steal there, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Well, perfect amount of draft participants for the perfect amount of draft slots.
Honestly, I had no idea we'd have the perfect number. Maybe Mom planned that. I don't know. That's funny.
Mikey,
So-
just take credit for it, please.
Just
It
take
sounds a lot better if you just planned this out completely.
I planned this out completely. Everything in this league runs perfectly. There's never been a problem. So, can you send me the list you have, like the Google Docs, so I can put it up on the Twitch here, and we can run through the.
I have a notepad.
You can't share that, can you?
If you share your screen, I'll put it up.
There you go.
Okay, I guess I'm sharing the notepad.
Just give me one
This is
minute
purely
to switch
all,
everything.
This is purely all the people that were drafted. I did it by teams. I didn't do it. I also did it by draft order as well of what teams picked.
It's just cut in half, and Nitro's.
Uno
Body.
momento, I'm working on it.
Oh. Hey, I'm on the screen. Let's go. Hi, Mom.
I'm just hi, Mom. Mama, I made it. I think everyone has been drafted, Mom. There's nobody on the list that I see that. Yeah, perfect.
Maybe if I
Here
move
we
that
go.
here.
Kinda.
You want me to make it smaller?
If you make it bigger, that'd be nice.
Okay. I'll just full screen it then. Does that work?
That does work. I'm just resizing it, so hold on.
Okay. Yes, you do, Mr. Lebowski. So, the first pick by the New York Mutants was Hectez, still the surprise of the draft for me, of how young Trent did not get picked first, which was really interesting.
Yeah. Hold on, really quick.
I mean, like the difference between a high plat 1 or even low plat 1 and diamond 4 player is like not necessarily like night and day.
I apologize.
Oh god.
I died, guys.
Everybody's camera is just dying.
Guys,
Except for we have one.
Okay.
I apologize for that, everyone.
Mikey, can you like make sure?
I'm sorry. This was my fault. Sorry. Can I make what? Sorry.
Never mind.
Did I mess up a lot? Probably. Hold on. Jump it. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to get Violet Cap in here as well as Sci High Croc. They want to also talk about the team. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
stream will be messed up for a minute while I resize everything.
Okay.
There we go.
So now that everyone, I guess, is coming in here, hello. What are you guys' thoughts on the draft?
Yeah, do you see the teams here?
Ooh,
Can you
let
see
me
them?
mute. Let me
Wait, can I see them? Hold on. Is it on there?
It's on Twitch, but you can barely see it.
If you
Sounds
guys
wicked.
want, I can also send you the notepad text. That way you can see it. in a
Okay.
bunch.
Yeah, I'd love to see the draft thing.
Just looks like a bunch of people that are gonna lose to LLW. That's all I'm seeing.
I mean,
Oh.
he'd be on the
Squib
same.
real hard.
He's on this.
Okay, Die High, don't talk after you don't play League for 3 weeks and then grieve my ranked games. Please don't talk.
Hey, I'm on a 10-game win streak right now. I don't know, man.
Okay. Anyway, I need a color from you, team captain. What color would you like to be on the spreadsheet?
Purple.
That's the second purple. So no, you don't get purple.
Legacy Light
A
Warriors.
brighter purple. I don't know. A blue, red, pink, pink. No, pink.
There we go.
Kapesk wants to now come in.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
I
Hello
got
there,
him in here.
Kapesk.
I got Kapesk in here. All right.
Hello
can
there.
we see can we see the teams here? All right.
I had to mute the Twitch chat.
Anyway,
Question.
Kapesk, welcome. You're one of the new captains. How do you feel about it?
I feel like we are pretty much set and stacked to come in and clean sweep like a northern blizzard.
Ooh.
Northern. Well said.
Well said.
Well said.
What do you think about that reigning champs, LLW? No, they just accepted, I guess.
There's no comment from LLW. That can be noted.
That could be
Oh,
noted.
I'm currently doing the spreadsheet work because Mikey doesn't want to do it, so. You know,
Yeah.
I'm kind of a
I
little
had to
busy
do my-
right now, unfortunately.
I had to do all the work. I had to do my hair. I had to put on makeup.
The
This
loose
whole-
tie.
The loose tie. It was getting really hot. It was getting really hot in this room.
The suit had to come off.
It had to. It had to.
Hard days of work.
Wow, I can't believe this has as much production as the first TCS. All we're missing is the background of the screaming
Extremely
fans.
yoked Tyler 1. Wow.
Oh, this is funny. I just want if I'm ranking the teams right now, I don't know.
You can just
I
put
mean-
GCA on the top. It's fine.
Just put who?
GCA.
GCA? No.
I mean,
no.
there's no reason, no backing, but you just put us on the top anyways.
Yeah, there's no backing. I love that you're after a long deliberation.
Yes, I love my draft choice was absolutely impeccable.
You were the
As a
absolute
draft-
last. You were the absolute last pick.
Yes. The
Hey, you
team,
can
you
just
know,
put
the
us
team and I,
last.
the team and I worked.
Come in the last
Uh,
second. Yoink. I'll take this one.
The team and I worked really hard at looking at the entire draft pool at the time we were making our pick, and of the options that we were presented, decided to go with Mikeypooh. So
You should join
Oh.
CLG and do that.
Oh man, my team captain's a comedian.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with the color pink?
we're a goldish, bluish logo team, and you want to have the color on the
You're
spreadsheet.
Seattle,
be
like Legacy Light Warriors. You have the freaking Space Needle. Be green.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know. Oh, I was
US
joking to like mock
US
up
history,
changing my
boys.
team name to be like Seattle, because I'm from there too. But
Yeah.
never mind.
Can't talk to
Wait,
any
being
of
from
you.
Seattle and not wait. Oh, that's confusing.
Okay, so also I have a quick announcement to make that Mikey doesn't even know, nor does Mom. But I'm
What?
going to make the announcement
Uh-oh.
myself right now, quick, live on stream.
I'm
At
scared.
the height of the draft, I will be starting up a podcast about weeks of ELU and how they happen while having guest appearances.
I better
you
be your
guys would
first
like-
guest.
You're the
Yeah.
person that's making it with me.
Oh. I will be
well.
that.
Oh, there you go.
I'll be making
I-
an announcement
I-
that Mikey does not know about. I will be forcing him
Yeah.
to.
I will be
to
forcing
podcast
him to
with me
make
He's gonna be in my
every
basement.
day.
now.
Okay, listen, if somebody wants to be the co-host and replace Mikey, go right ahead. And
But-
you know what? We'll always have a surprise guest or captain, depending on it. Or if we're lucky, a spectator.
I
We'll
wish
do,
so
we'll do like a highlight of game to look out for every week, and that'll be like the bring the captains in.
Well, that I have to write, so don't give me more work. Come on. I'm already a teacher, Violet.
Just
Oh,
just
buddy.
open up the Google Doc and then turn on voice type.
We all know how
Easiest way-
bad the American
Easiest
education
way to
is.
run up
We'll have plenty of
some
time.
letters.
Yeah. Wait, so really quick, I want to ask each captain individually. What? There's only a few of the captains in here. I don't even know if Scalene's still here. He's probably so bored with how bad the new teams are. Scalene, if you're here, which of the four new teams? Actually, you know what? We'll just go with which of the teams that besides yours are you most afraid of? If you're still here.
I have not seen the updated rosters, like the ranks. and
Here,
everything,
I'll
so-
post it real quick. I'll send. GCA just posted. GCA what? Give it to
What?
me.
Did I put that in captain? No, I didn't. I just put it in my own.
Or yeah, where did you put it? The roster for every team. Do you have it, Nitro?
The
I
roster
can-
for every team? No.
Oh, not the roster. I just have my draft.
I have the draft. That's it.
Okay, that's fine. Hold on, I will find it. But Nubity just informed me. Everyone, fill out that form that he put on everybody's team page. We're gonna need it, so fill that out. Where's GCA? GCA. There's GCA. I'm just gonna post it in. I'm gonna post it in discussion real quick. Possibly. If I can find discussion. Okay, so all the team, you guys know the teams anyway of the other ones. So what do you think of these teams? Ooh, I like the New York Mutants. Look at that. Although you took Solomon Khan, so now the American Dream hates you. Nobody.
Okay, are we ranking them like based off the team, like how they look alone?
Yeah,
Like just
I mean,
visual, like.
I just want to know what teams the captains are, not scared of, but like which teams will put up the best fights. That's
I
all.
think fresh out of the gate, I think the 3 new teams are gonna put up like a really big fight. Being able to like draft fresh players, straight off the line they've picked, 1, 2, like being able to pick in those early rounds are probably like a big advantage. So it would be cool to see, the expansion team.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really excited about the expansion teams too. According to Thigh High Crocs, it's just more cannon fodder for them, but
I mean, yeah,
It's only the truth. I mean, come on.
they'll keep posting the little Among Us character, and it'll be whatever.
Next captain Thigh High. Any of the new teams stick out to you?
Out of all of the teams, War or New York seem probably War ahead of New York in
Okay.
terms. But Solomon Khan's a pretty good jungler, so they kind of just straight up gapped TPT in that series, if I remember correctly.
Okay,
Bring up.
That was
the
a tough
drafted
game.
players are on screen in semi-readable text.
Yeah.
Semi
Oh
is
my-
a big, big,
Nice.
big.
You want to give me more duct tape? I will happily do it better.
Wait, do we have 9 teams?
Yeah, we have 9 teams.
There's 9
Nine.
logos on the board.
Yeah, I didn't even register that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
That
okay.
means that there will be a bye week for one team every week, basically.
Interesting.
But
Oh.
what about you, Violet Cap? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I had said earlier, I think the expansion teams are going to come out and be swinging pretty hard.
Any one specifically, or just you think all of them look pretty?
I haven't, being the last pick of the draft, I didn't look too hard into a lot of the newer players. But Mudkip just told me that Hextech is his brother. So, we're probably looking out for the New York Mutants rivalry. Just a little bit of that, rivalry going on. So probably them.
I like that. And then the last captain, besides Capes, because he's a captain of the expansion team, Taco. What do you think about your team and all the other teams, Taco?
Well, so I agree that I think a lot of these new teams look really good. I think just going in, we're definitely seeing some strong rosters. I think for me, I have to look at GCC just because they got the hype pick in Young Trend. They got Spirit Tracks, who's my boy from back in scuffed Washington days.
Yeah.
And then Sita was really good for Rev 2. So that's the one that I'm looking at and expecting, good things from for sure. But Kilroy looks really good. Fid 6 looks like a great support, so I'm sure that team will be strong too. I think we've got some fun rosters here, and we'll see how the synergy works out. On my team, I'm probably going to end up being the sub and letting the superior players take over. So, but
I don't even know if you'll be a sub, because with availability, I feel like everyone's going to get a lot of playing time.
Yeah, I think ideally, I'm the lowest ranked. So probably let Dr. Alirio and Jin Zhao figure out who wants to play mid, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Awesome. Does anybody else have anything to say? Any more analysis?
Oh, no, I don't. I was about to ask Taco, hey, man, since you're here, very convenient, what color would you like?
Well, my team colors are like red, white, and blue, I guess, which is pretty generic, but I don't know, like navy or something.
Navy.
Dark blue or blue. I don't know. I'm not sure what you are.
I just realized 6 out of the 9 teams use red as a color in their logo.
There's a lot of America themed teams. So.
That's consistent among all sports, anyways.
Hey, man.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think this season's going to be a lot of fun. Just remember, if you didn't read the rules for this next season, you will not be able to use subs from other teams anymore. There is each team has 6 players, so you have a built-in sub. We also have a sub pool, just a player of subs. I'm in it, or a pool of subs rather that I'm in, that you can pull from if you need. So just reminding people that for the future. If you haven't had a chance to look at the rules for season 2, go ahead and go do that. Otherwise, I think the season should be starting 1.5 to 2, maybe 2.5 weeks, anywhere from that 1.5 to 2.5 week period. It's when the season will be starting. So make sure to get some practice in with your teams, get some flex games. I expect to see scrims tonight. I expect to see at least one scrim tonight from 2 of the teams. That's all I'm saying.
Should probably start setting those up. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, because we had a lot of I guess murky water, but what is the official cutoff time wise for subbing someone in before the game? Understandably, if they can't make it last minute, they need a sub, right? But what is the cutoff? Is that 1 hour, 2 hours that day, or?
Oh. Well, if you would read the rules, no, I'm kidding. I'll read it for you. Here.
Thank you, Mikey.
I was about to hit him dirty.
Where am I gonna get a moderator like Mikey? He even reads the rules for me on stream.
You're never gonna find it. You're never gonna find one as handsome or as nice or as good at League. I'm really bad at League, but
Or
that-
or they can't match the content announcements. I know that they can't match
Yeah.
the alcove.
yeah, no, the alcove articles are the best. Why aren't you all subscribed? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I haven't come out with one in a couple weeks. So let's see here. If you are pulling from the sub pool, you must declare your lineup and the position the sub will be playing at least 30 minutes before the match series to both an official and the opposing team. If you do not make this period, you must okay it with the other team. So let's say last minute, like 5 minutes before the game, you get a sub. You have to okay it with the other team. If the other team says no, that counts as a 1-game forfeit. And then you have to go into game 2 a game down. Does that make sense?
Yep, that sub
Alrighty.
has to. That's from the sub pool though. It's not from our like if we're
Yeah.
If you go, if
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
in
if
a
you're
game
choosing your
down,
sixth
does
player,
that mean
that's
you
fine.
get side selection or no?
Got it.
It depends on how the coin flip was for the first game. But
Yeah.
you're right, because losing gets. I have that somewhere in the rules. I'll find it later. But other than that, yeah. So we are fixing the subbing rules from last season because the sub rules were a little bit scuffed. So just to reiterate, you will not be using subs from other teams. You will be using subs from the sub pool or your team. Your team first, obviously. If there's somebody who's ready and willing on your team to play, and then sub pool, and then you get one reschedule every week as well, as long as you get the game done before the next week of games. So, if you can't get your game done with all those resources, that's kind of on you at this point. So, I don't know. But yeah, you typically have a week for that.
Will the sub pool be posted somewhere?
Yeah, we'll post it somewhere.
Okay.
What? Come on, Crocs. You're just gonna want me. Come on. I'm the only one you need.
Arguable.
Which arguable?
As long as you don't bring out full support tank TF.
No,
maybe.
that's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, that draft ramp game where I just. Oh my gosh. Yeah, awesome. Any more analysis? Anything else? Are you guys gonna get? Are we gonna get some scrims going?
Wait, who was the
Probably.
champion last year?
That would be LLW.
LLW.
Oh,
Speaking
got it. So
to
they're
two
the
of
main
them right
cars.
now.
Got it.
They're not even like they're like only the 3rd or 4th highest ranked team on average. I don't know how they did it.
Hey man, that doesn't matter.
Communication, subgate.
Subgate. Wait.
Subgate. Oh
How the hell
my
did you-
god.
I'm gonna dip out.
I
I'm gonna
like
dip out
the
before
name.
I
I love the name Subgate. I love the name Subgate. I just
So
wanna put
funny.
that out there.
Later.
Subgate. Fucking
Later.
hell.
I'm just gonna say it was questionable if we'd win against TPP, but they got knocked out early. So
Yeah.
Well, thanks everybody. See you in the
I was
first
just
week.
that-
I'm gonna get out of here.
seasoning I needed to
Okay.
bring for my dinner. That's all.
See ya.
See ya.